CFC Prospects Game, May 23rd, under the lights at Hamilton Stadium. And we're talking to all four quarterbacks right now. We're just going to focus on one. He is from the hotbed of Canadian talent. That would be Ottawa, Ontario. He's a Football North quarterback these days. His name is Andrew Coulson, and he shared some thoughts with us going into the camp this week and going into that big Prospects game that is a huge showcase. Andrew Coulson joining us, one of the four quarterbacks coming into the CFC Prospects game. Andrew, thanks for being here.
Good to be here.
Hey, tell me what it's like to be a guy from Ottawa growing up in the system in Ottawa with all of that talent really over the last 10 to 15 years that's migrated out of Ottawa and found a way to the NCAA and in many cases the NFL and the CFL. It must feel like a special place for football.
Oh, for sure. I'd say I'm very fortunate to grown up in Ottawa. I played against a lot of high-level players, whether it be in NCAFA with the Gloucester South Raiders or OSFL, playing with Cumberland. So just being around those guys every day, I think has really helped my game. Just seeing the guys ahead of me do it too. Being from Ottawa, making it to the NCAA, to the CFL, it's been really special. So I'm very grateful to be from here.
Why is Henry Burris your favorite player? Why did you focus on Smilin' Hank as your fave?
Just because growing up, I'd always loved the Ottawa Redblacks. I went to a bunch of games, and especially when I was younger, he was kind of the first player I really remember watching and being like, wow. I was just kind of amazed when I first saw him. And then in that 2016 Grey Cup, that was the first Grey Cup I ever really watched. And I thought he played amazing in that game.
Now, did you take any cues from what his game was? What is your game? So when people watch this game on TSN after you go through the camps and you fit into the system and all of those sorts of things, who are you as a quarterback on the field?
I think on the field, I just try to be a leader, try to make sure I got everyone in the right spot so I can do my job. Because at the end of the day, as a quarterback, if one guy out of the 11 is not doing their job, then you're going to look bad. So I try to make sure everyone's doing their job so I can do my job to the best of my ability.
Tell me about making the jump to Football North and what that is and what it is going to do for your game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'd say making the jump to Football North. Obviously, I played against pretty high-level competition in Ottawa, but jumping to Football North, even just the guys on my team, going against them every day, they push me to be greater every day. And then the guys we play down in Ohio, Pennsylvania, very good football players. So it's been great just learning from the best and competing against the best.
You know, a friend of mine said to me, he was a coach in BC with BC high school football, and he was getting a team up and started, and he took them on their first road trip down to the States. And he said, you know, talent-wise, we were equal to this team, but because it was their first experience down there, he said, we were afraid of a marching band and 3,000 people, right? And what he meant was the atmosphere down there. You play all of your games with Football North on the road. Tell me what it's like to adjust to that hostile atmosphere game in and game out.
Oh, for sure. It's honestly a big adjustment for me coming from, Ottawa, where we had a lot of people at our game, but not nearly as much as those high school football games get down there. And obviously we're the team from Canada, so it's a very hostile environment with the student section and everything. So adjusting to that was a little difficult, but I think I'm used to it now.
Your dad's a coach at Acadia. What sort of mentorship and advice has he given to you along the way? Because, obviously as you come up through the Ottawa system, there are steps there. And I think probably as you go through this year by year, he's probably had different messages for you as you go through each year. What has that been like?
For sure. Growing up with my dad, it's been awesome because I've kind of just been around football my whole life ever since I started, He's been there for me every step of the way and just in like different phases, like because when he was my coach, he was just my coach, and now he's not my coach anymore, but he still gives me advice onto what to do every day.
What's the part of the game that you need to work on, in your opinion? And do you think playing in a game that is the level of the CFC game, something where you have the opportunity to improve?
Oh, for sure. I'd say one of the biggest parts of my game that I'm lacking, I'd say, is my athleticism. And obviously, playing in the CFC game, everyone's just that much faster. So I need to work on that, I'd say, but I'm ready to show what I can do.
And I think I've got a note here that says if you had an entrance song, it would be the Tragically Hip. Like that's another generation, man. Like where do you get the Tragically Hip thing from? Are you an old soul or what? What's going on here?
Yeah, I'd say I guess I'm an old soul when it comes to music. Growing up around my dad and then also Blaine Scatchard, who's a quarterback at Acadia. His son's my best friend. Just growing up around those two, they always had the Tragically Hip blasting, so I'd say that's where I get it from.
Favorite hip song?
I'd say Every Time You Go.
There you go. Okay, that means this is the time that we go. Thanks very much for this. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you in Hamilton.
Thank you. I appreciate it.